So I think all of you have joined. Um, Mr. Matumba has not joined yet. He's gonna join shortly. He's an founder and CEO at Bixen Jet Arrow. So he's gonna join. So meanwhile, what we are gonna do? We are gonna start the session. So this session consists of like first we'll have an introduction about our World Space Week, and then followed up with an questionnaire session, and then there will be a presentation by some our participant, and then we will see there are lot many participants. They have posted for digital poster and also aerospace reel. So we are going to evaluate. I'll be sharing a screen. So my panel members and the experts are going to judge for it. So this is all about this session. So top of that, I think we can start the session. So already we are going live. So before that, let me ensure that am I audible, loud and clear?
Yes, you are.
Okay. So I request all my panel members to please switch on your video so we can see.
Hi, Indranil.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Hi, Giri.
Okay.
Hi Purna. Hi Kishan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how it's going on?
it's a great
It's all
honor
fine. No
for me
issues.
to welcome you all. As we can see, an eminent persons from different industry and also an entrepreneur. As we know that we are all gathered here to celebrate World Space Week. And in this year, this World Space Week, its theme itself is on space and entrepreneurship. And upcoming future, we believe that things are going to be more towards the entrepreneurship. How we can converting a technology into an entrepreneurship. So our session is more to ignite the people with this kind of space and entrepreneurship. So first, let me introduce Giridharan. He is an aeronautical engineer with experience in geometry design of aero engineering component for Rolls-Royce using different software tools, working on aero engine automation tools. I welcome you, Giridharan.
Th- Thank you, Aishwarya. Thank you.
Yeah. Next, I would like to welcome Ponma Kishan. He is been known as an startup acceleration and incubation. Currently, he is serving as an associate director at Ave Ventures and also holds a managing head at Amit, the sale of innovation in Chennai. And his dedication to fostering innovation and nurturing aspirant entrepreneurs further highlights his commitment to growth of the startup ecosystem. As of now, our another entrepreneurs has not joined. So once he joined, we will welcome him also. Now we have another eminent person, our engineer Indranil Bhattacharya. He is known as he is currently working here as an KPMG Aerospace and Defense, basically working as an government advisory body and also a strategy and management consulting, business development and investment promotion. As a highlighting motivated and driven individual with a bachelor degree in aerospace engineering and over 4 years of professional experience. He has privilege of working in various companies and some of the most prestigious organizations in the aerospace sector. I welcome Indronil, I welcome Giridharan Ponmakeshan. I
Thank you.
welcome you all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. So, as we are going to start and celebrate World Space Week, we should know that why we are celebrating this World Space Week. Many people are not aware of this, why we are celebrating World Space Week, especially on the 14th of October and the 10th of October. Basically, the idea begins with that our first human satellite a human-made satellite Sputnik 1, which has been launched in October 4th. So that is one of the thing. Another one was the our then outer space like we have fostered a strategy on an outer space peacemaking system that is on the October 10th. So that's why we in across the globe we give a very much importance on this 4th October and the 10th October, and across the globe many people are celebrating this day. A thousand of people, the students, aspirants, are celebrating this space week. So I welcome you all again to celebrate this event, as we all are from aerospace background. So, and as the latest of this, as I mentioned, this World Space Week is based on the theme of space and entrepreneurship. And being an InnovaWorld, our mission is to inspire and educate individuals by sharing knowledge and information throughout various digital platforms. Our motto is to encourage everyone to think beyond boundaries and embrace the power of thinking big. By nurturing creativity, we aim to help individuals tap into full potential and achieve extraordinary results. Our company was born out of deep understanding of the immense potential and career opportunity available in the field of aviation, aerospace, and defense sector. We, a team of InnovaWorld, recognize that despite being highly paid and prestigious, this particular industry are aiming to deliver a good skill to the coming aspirants who are seeking job and training and placement through the digital platform. So I hope this the aim and the motto of the InnovaWorld is clear to all. Now we will start our questionnaire session. For there is a list of question I have with me that many people have shared with us, and I'm gonna shoot you the questions for each and every individual. As I have already said that I have not given much introduction about you because you're gonna give your own introduction. So the questions start with Mr. Punmakishan. So, are you ready?
Yeah, please go ahead, Aishwarya. That was a wonderful introduction about the World Space Week and your organization. So yeah, let's shoot it out. No issue.
Yeah. So first question for you is, can you describe the key milestone or turning points in your career that lead to your career success?
Yeah, so that was a quite good question. First of all, I don't know. Maybe the audience or you might have the same thing also. So, being an aerospace engineer, first of all, I had the dream to become an aeronautical engineer and to fly high. That's the main agenda. We had a dream from childhood itself. So, if you see my profile, as you introduced myself as a founder of Wings of Aero. So, if you ask my point of key points in my life, which turned create a important milestone, so that would be the year 2019, where we worked as a team. We did a lot of sessions. We did a lot of networking. We did a Guinness World Record. We broke a Guinness World Record also with Chandigarh University team. So that was a year which is quite impressive in my heart. And yeah, that launch like we did in the same space week in 2019 that we organized as North India's first space expo at Chandigarh University, Punjab. So that is the one key point and milestone which we have achieved through my career. And that's what I want to say over here.
Thank you. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
Now, the same question goes to Indrani Bhattacharya. Let me repeat the question. Can you describe the key milestone and turning point in your career that lead you to the current success?
First of all, thank you so much for inviting me over here,
It's
and
my
for
pleasure.
and also I would like to thank you for everyone who has been taken interest to come over here and understanding and looking up to all these things. Giving to your questions, Shwarya, I would like to start. The moment that when I got my first chance, I was in third year, I got a chance to, I cleared, the tough competition and I get into IISc Bangalore. I joined over there as a research fellow and becoming as an assistant research scientist. And I was leading with the Joint Advanced Technology Program, JATP, with the DRDO. At that time, when I was just coming out from the college, I was in the third year, and I started understanding the aerospace in a bits and pieces, going into the depth. And I've been actually awarded that position when I've been in IISc Bangalore, and that the 1.5 years, the time span that I've been spent over there, it was wonderful journey. Given from that, when I got a chance again to join as an assistant professor in Hindustan Aviation, so I was the first and the junior most assistant professor ever in that, not only that, into the this Indian subcontinent, that was the supplying a commercial aircraft parts, the full-fledged aircraft structure, the Boeing 737 VFin, Boeing 737 engine fan coil, and that was the crucial time when the Tata won the C295 program, and I have been deputed for that. And recently, while I'm working in KPMG Aerospace and Defense, I would like to say that this is the most I actually cherish, that as well have been achieved a lot, because I am currently working as a principal consultant to Ministry of Defense, where I am sole person to responsible for establishment of defense testing infrastructure, not only in the defense industrial corridors, but throughout the span of Indian subcontinent. I'm also responsible for writing up the actual state government's aerospace and defense policy, for that the upcoming future entrepreneurs or the MSMEs and the future industries will get benefited. And I'm also looking after the major of industry and academia, center of excellences and R&D initiatives by the central government, Ministry of Defense, and also the state government of Uttar Pradesh.
That's great. So I have one more question for you. What advice do you have for an individual aspirants to enter in the aerospace industry, whether as an engineer, scientist, or as an entrepreneur?
So for me personally, I entered as an engineer, a sole aerospace engineer who have been created at, because my first couple of years of my 2 to 3 years when I've been spent in the industry, I was an aerospace engineer. I was working in IISc Bangalore as an assistant scientist. I was working on the Pratt and Whitney projects, and then when I moved to Tata Boeing and then Tata Airbus, I was working as an executive design and manufacturing engineer over there. So I joined as an engineer, but yes, over the span of Tata Boeing and Tata Airbus, while I was interacting with the Airbus and Boeing professionals, I get so much fascinated into the business that I've been ending up shifting my full soul career from the engineering to the business. And yes, now today's date, I can say yes, I am in the aerospace business professional rather than the engineering.
So, what do you think? It's like not from this scripted one. It's just a random question from my side. Like many students I have been noticed that they have been thinking that which is the most highly paid job. Like mostly people prefer look nowadays if we go for the private sector, it's the best one. And if we go to the public is the best one, and the private is low. Okay, let's okay fine, right? So, what do you think in that point of scenario? What a student point of view, what they should and how they should follow their goal?
So from my point of view, if I start, so I was also one of those person. So in this country, when I say public sector is very good, it is just comes from the family. So while we do our basic engineering, we don't have any idea what the industries are actually doing. Why we also understand why we always aspire for the public sectors is only for that ki sarkari naukri chahiye. So coming out of from that point, when they actually get into those points and they actually get entered into the industry, how much they've been able to success by contributing their skill set into the system. When this kind of point we'll start discussing, they always try to find that in the government sector, yes, being in the government, I can say this, yes, there are a bit of bureaucracy are there. But that's why the concept with the current government that has been started with the public private partnership. So that's why if you go to any of the biggest DPSUs, the defense public sector units like HAL, BEL, whomsoever you want to name, everybody have a bigger joint venture either with Boeing, with Airbus, with Thales, with Spirit Aerosystems, which are the biggest Airbus, the aerospace and defense companies, the
Yes.
MBRDI, Elbit Systems, everybody has been done these JVs. Why? The reason is that the exchange of the thoughts, the technicalities, the technologies to understand better that what, how, where we are lacking and how they are better. So today's date, if we think in a bigger, in a bigger vision, if you look towards this matter, there is nothing called public sector and there is nothing called corporate. So
Yeah.
in a core corporate job, of course, yes, there is a difference, but today's date is a PPP, public private partnership concepts. If you go to, because I am a corporate employee, right? I am working for a KPMG Aerospace and Defense Advisory Practice. But where I am sitting in South Block. I am sitting in all the MOD offices. I am sitting in Defense Industrial Corridor.
Yes.
So if the state government actually wants to implement that, they require the expertise that what we are bringing into the table, right? So from that point of view, does not matter. So while we are sitting as a KPMG with the chief minister table, or with the industry commissioner table, or with the home secretary table, it does not differ anyway. The skill set that I'm bringing, the insights I'm giving to the government, and how it is actually implementing. So I am not a government employee, right? But I am implementing the defense testing infrastructures for both the Tamil Nadu Defense Industrial Corridor, for the US that has been already come over there, unmanned aerial systems, and the other defense testing infrastructure is about to come in the northern sector. So although I am not a government employee, so this is where the point has been came. Today's we are in the living in that era where these kind of concept, private, government, public sector, corporate sector, it is all has been come into the similar page, and people are working together, sharing their thoughts, exchanging their insights about the industry, contributing and implementing. That's it.
That's a really good point to take away. That it's not about like public or private. It's all about that where what is your platform where you're
Correct.
working.
Correct.
Yeah. So I think we have our another guest with us, Mutumba, Mr. Mutumba, Bekson Mutumba. Am I audible to you?
Yes, how are you? I can hear
Yeah,
you.
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for coming in this InnovaWorld event.
Sure. Yeah, my name is Ulemelelom Tamba. To those who don't know me, my name is a bit complicated. You can just call me Bekson. That's an easy one.
Excellent. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Please, I would like to introduce yourself, please, sir.
Yes, yeah. I am the founder and CEO of Begson Jets Aero and Begson Systems. Begson Jets Aero specializes in aircraft chartering, leasing, and sales, and all luxury brands, vehicles, and etc. Then we have Begson Systems, which is catering for international high-end technology, engaged in various programs worldwide, preliminary in commercial aviation, defense, homeland security sectors. We develop and supply broad portfolios of airborne, land, naval systems and products for defense, homeland security, commercial aviation, commercial applications. Our systems and products are installed on new and old platforms to ensure efficiency. We also perform
Okay. Also,
comprehensive platform way. So far, we haven't been involved much. We are a startup, an African startup based in Botswana.
yeah.
So we are still looking for ways to expand.
Okay, sir.
We cater for aerospace, aviation, and the other factors of
That's great, sir. That's great to know.
developments. Yes,
And
but we are
sir,
still building our brand
yeah.
as we are going.
So I'm very much curious, even our audience are curious, that how does your company approach sustainability and environmental conditions in aerospace manufacturing and operations? Does your company involved in those sectors?
Yes, we are involved in the sustainability, but the problem nowadays we are facing is for you to go sustainable and approach those big firms to partner, you have to partner with them. And nowadays they say we already have partners. Seems like they don't want to expand because they think they have had enough money. If we talk of Africa, they'll say, no, we don't deal with Africa. If someone from Europe or Australia engage, they'll say, yes, we can deal with them. Oh, so it has to do with racism and the place where you come from. So we as Africans now, we right now what we are looking at is to come up with our own brand, let's say, to either photocopy the parts, aircraft parts or something to imitate them. Then we just sell. Then they will recognize you later in the industry.
Yes.
Because in this way we cannot compete with them and we never compete. Since we are from Africa, they always say, you don't have this, you don't have that. We have tried many times to engage with Boeing, with the likes of Airbus, just to acquire a part. It will be like you want to sell a kidney or something, or you want to do trafficking, but we are just trying to do business. But
Yeah.
those people,
It's
they
all
don't
about,
understand
it's
because they
all
are
about
from
business,
Africa.
like how we are converting the technology into the business. It's all about that.
Sorry?
Uh,
Sorry?
uh, am I audible to you?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. So actually, this business, as you said, it's all about, like, how you convert a technology into a business. That is entrepreneurship, and that is what startup do.
Yes, exactly. That's true.
Yeah.
That's
So
true.
right now
That's
we are
what we are.
having questionnaire session. So now my question goes to Mr. Giridharan.
Sorry, come
Yes,
again.
Yeah. Am I audible, Giridharan?
yes, I should. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So there is a question for you.
Okay.
What are some biggest challenges you faced along the way, and how did you overcome them?
Okay. So like my challenges, what you hear might not be that fascinating as what Ponma or Indranet have faced. Like I'm just a normal corporate employee, but like the initial phase of my life, it started with HAL. So that's what I could say as a turning point, and which made me into probably I can say it as a good engineer, probably at least 50%. So the initial 1 year when I struggled a lot in HAL as a apprentice, and that taught me how to like progress in your career and how to like approach your life in your career. So after that, I landed a job in my first corporate job where I was like exposed to the real environment of how to work. So as you asked, my like the turning point which I have gone through in my life, and the one which taught me many things was the HAL. So thanks to HAL.
Okay. So I have one more question. Can you share some of the strategies or the habit you have believe contribute to your success?
Okay. Actually, I'm very poor in doing these things, but like when it comes to a corporate life, like we have to follow some strategies and you have to follow some best practices. So according to me, like I don't know, like I just follow something which I feel would be better for me. So see, whenever I get some idea, I just open my laptop and I'll like in this case it's laptop. So like I just open and like whenever that idea comes to me, I implement it in the work which I'm doing. So mostly my work, what I'm doing is like as you said earlier, I handle automations. So it's like handling the CAD system, CAD software. So we might get some difficult problems which like you'll not be able to see in real time. It's all related to CAD and all these models. So whatever the customer is facing, we'll not be able to see it, and we'll not be able to know, like we just get some like word, like like word of mouth from them, like this is what's happening. So we have to recreate that here, and we have to know, like find the solution for that. So you can't expect it to come at the work time when you're working. It can strike at any time, even while you're sleeping. So if that happens, there are some occasions where I know, like I used to on my laptop around 2 o'clock in the morning and sit till 4 o'clock, and like I try to find something. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't help. So one thing which I can share is like you don't give any time frame to what you are working on. You just be casual. Like sometime it will come and strike you what you're supposed to do. So take it and go on. So that's what I do, because I don't have any peculiar like time frames or any things to work upon. This is a quite different strategy which I'm saying.
No,
It might be quite new to many people.
yeah. And like
You can
nowadays,
you can hear this.
yeah, this
Sorry,
might
you can hear
vary
this side.
from different people. Like if I
Yeah, yeah.
ask Noel, he
So
might
this is
have a different strategy. If
yeah,
I
yeah,
talk about Vixen, he might have different. If I add Kishan, Punma Kishan, he might have different. So
yeah. Sure.
life, everyone is having a unique nature and unique way
Yeah,
of making the things out.
yeah.
But
You,
always there is always some common thing, common
yeah,
factor remain.
yeah.
So audience has to capture that and has to. No, I
Yeah.
have one question.
Sure.
Like many of our like aspirants when they come to final year, especially
Okay.
final year,
Mm-hmm.
or they pass out from
Mm-hmm.
after they graduate, that's a very hard phase in their life, right? As you have said that that is the most struggling phase.
Yeah.
Like
So you have
everyone
two
is
people here.
having it, right?
You have
Everyone
three
got the
people here, right?
opportunity hunted for it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But some are like like they are still looking for it, that they want to get a better place. So what will be your like insight for them, like how you gonna motivate them?
Okay.
So give some few words for them.
So
Yeah,
okay. So start off with like Ponma is my good friend. So like actually we both are living example of what can happen once after finishing your engineering. So actually, literally to say about myself, it took me almost one, sorry, it took me almost 1 year to like take apprenticeship in HL. So in that 1 year, I heard many things. So don't lose hope. So do whatever you can do. Like whenever you get time, no, enjoy a bit and keep on like learning things related to your profession. And before like picking up any like so now what happens is many corporates they take you based on what software you know and how what type of knowledge you have. So before taking up any particular software as a knowledge, try to have a outline of what all these softwares do, and then based on your interest, like try to get a overview of what all softwares can be doing, or else you get a basic understanding of what these softwares do, and then like try to get into it. And then apart from that, like see now the things are changing, because 10 years back when we passed out, things were different, and 10 years before that things were different. So
exactly.
when we came out, they were asking for like what kind of engineering knowledge you have. But now they ask for like what kind of softwares you know, what kind of knowledge you have in engineering, and what kind of coding you can do. Like I'm just saying on a corporate level of you.
Exactly.
So if you have like if you have interest in coding, you try to learn one or two languages, and don't like don't scatter your mind into all the languages. Try to pick one or two languages. For example, Python, C sharp, Java, JavaScript. Like these things can help you. I'm just naming a few. It again depends. So that is like try to get a basic understanding of what programming can do to your life. Try to get a basic understanding on that. I'm just saying to the new graduates who are passing out or already passed out in the last 1 or 2 years. So it would be helpful for you. So don't think that programming can be only used in computer science. It is of a hell lot of use for us also, because I'm currently into that field. Um, it should help you. So try to get some like current knowledge on what is happening in the industry, and try to follow many news so that you can get more and more knowledge, and try to go through all the OEM sites and you can get an understanding of what they are exactly doing. So this is what I can say. I don't have
Yeah,
more than
I
this.
think this is a good point to take away for the aspirant those who are watching this
Hmm.
video. that get any one of the knowledge, like
Yeah,
any one of the software skill, basically
yeah,
skill, they should have it.
yeah. Basic
To
skills should be fine. Yeah,
yes, that should be have, and the basic concept should be
yeah,
clear
yeah.
to enter in any
You
industry.
understand the concepts first, and then if you have a knowledge of the software, it should help you get a job. Like,
So we have one more question for Punma Kishan. Were there any unexpected opportunities or the movement that help you to propel towards your goal?
Yeah, so I have given a few living example over here also. So yeah, as the question means, I once interacted with scientists and directors with ISRO. So it was long back in 2016 to 2017. I don't want to name who are all those people. So it was a quite interesting meeting at the time. So we were giving a proposal of going through the education, educating the young minds. So that's the proposal actually. So in 2016, I hope every aerospace engineers over there they will agree that ISRO is not that much involved in educating the people. So when I gave the proposal, like we need to educate the young minds, maybe from the schooling itself after sixth or seventh standard. So one scientist he just raised a question that what a seventh grade student will do by knowing aerospace. So that propelled me actually. Even I during that meeting itself, we had a huge hot arguments. So even the directors of ISRO, they agree that the directors agree that they want to this kind of things needs to happen, but the scientists below those levels they are not agreeing that because they felt that it is not an important. But if you see today, like in 2023, ISRO takes that particular schemes are available within space.
Yes,
Yeah,
and currently this year they have launched a ISRO Start program.
yeah. So you might have known, right? Now they are coming up. If they did that 6 to 7 years earlier itself, that might have a great impact for the development of country also. Because when we gave the proposal, they just rejected that completely because they told we don't have that might kind of opportunity at that time. But that propelled Wings of Aero to take it further. Even right now in Chennai, I'm in Chennai. I'm attending many meetings. People are recognizing me because of Wings of Aero. They are just coming and speaking to me, sir. You are the director of Wings of Aero, right? So how things are with Wings of Aero. So yeah, things are good with Wings of Aero, but still the impact which ISRO should have taken earlier itself, that would create yeah like 5 to 10 years gap. So yeah, now they have started. Let's see in 2033 how it goes with the ISRO as well as the nation's development.
Okay. So
Yeah,
as we got this, like I got a question in mind, and this question is for all the panel members.
yeah,
That as you can see, the upcoming era is gradually changing. Not only in India, it's gonna change across the country.
yeah,
And as per if you see, go through it, the entrepreneurship is going to be in everyone's home, just like having a TV or a fan or electricity. So, also the same way, digital education is also coming into the picture. If you just go to any particular eminent university, they are launching MSc online degree, so and so. This online degree is getting popping up in many industry or even in a very good universities. So, what is your take on this digital education system? Is a
yeah.
question goes to all.
Yeah, obviously. When it comes to the digital education, it is quite interesting because people, those who are bachelors and they are having, they are working maybe somewhere in good companies as Giri or Indra is doing. So if they want to take pursue their masters, that helps one way. But there is another way. Is there how effectively the university is taking care of the program actually? So whether they are really engaging the students in the correct path, if it works, then it's fine. If the university is not taking that much responsible to frame the syllabus or to take the classes on time to time basis and giving assignments which is needed in a practical thinking way, not just a theoretical way. So this kind of things will engage the students, those who are pursuing that particular program. Yeah, it has an advantage and it has a disadvantage. If anyone just want a degree and he is just entering into online program and he is not doing any other thing, either he has to be an entrepreneur, and if he is parallelly doing that masters, that would be great, and if he is working and then parallelly doing, that would be great. But if he is completely depend upon that particular throughout with the online education, I personally recommend that it's not going to help them in a greater way. He needs to have hands-on practice. That's one of the my suggestions from my experience.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Indranil, yeah, what is your take on this thing?
Yeah, I completely agree what Kishan sir has been said about this, that how actually the universities, those who are actually launching this kind of program, how they were. I'll just give a very basic example. Everybody, those who are present in this forum, they are all known about the data science. Every year and then, if you open YouTube, Google, any browser, you will, there is a hell amount of people, those who are giving data science PGDM course, data science AI, data science ML. You just click one advertisement of it, and your whole YouTube and everything will going to become what is the importance of data science, AI, ML, Excel, VBA, everything will going to become. So what Kishan sir has been said, what this is actually, it's very true, that is it a just sake of for a business? And if you just, and I would like to mention you two more things. Just do a basic, two effort. Just download two or three basic, let's say, I actually don't want to name any of those, but if you just download their curriculum, you will see everywhere it is same thing. So somewhere like you will start finding it like that. Someone is keep on copy pasting even the word to word, the curriculum. If you just open the curriculum, word to words are same. Everybody is teaching the way data mining, and data mining, the tool they are using to do the data mining, how it is done, it is the exactly the same way.
Yeah.
So this is the thing, it is just, is it just for the sake of business, or it is actually helping the student, giving them the real time projects and understanding that what exactly let's say American Express is doing. There are the crores of people, those who are using American Express Amex credit card, how they're analyzing that data, that the people to whom they should actually pitch. Are these kind of the universities or the courses that has been available, as you have been said, the digital education per se, are helping that, they're actually able to solve in this way. They can, the student who has been and okay, one the more thing to mention over, none of the courses is below 1 lakh, 1.5 lakhs, right? How I am going to be get benefit in this kind of way? So after doing that, I can become a business analyst at American Express, right? I can be a business analyst to Mastercard and any of those other the bigger corporates. The how they are actually solving the problems is the course is giving. If yes, please go ahead. If no, then think twice, or think even 100 times before investing your own hard-earned money, or of either of yours or of your parents.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's really great to know this points. Yeah. Dixon, I think. Am I audible? Yeah. Okay. Let's move to Giridharan.
Yes, I'm here.
Vixen. Yeah. Yeah, Vixen. What is your take about the digital education?
Sorry, come again.
What is your take about the digital educational system?
All right. Yeah, on the digital education system for the aspirants, you have to learn to find what is it that you can use on these platforms like Google, Facebook, LinkedIn, or like every high tech company right now, they have their tools which you can work with and produce revenue. through it. So you have to learn through them, then you can go further if you need to. That's the only thing they have to do.
Okay. So
Yes.
you mean that through social media they should like encourage the student to get into it?
Yes, that's true. That's true because on this industry, aerospace and aviation, you need social media, you need Google, you need Microsoft. So all they contribute to the business. So for them, let's say you are doing marketing for aviation, you need
So
those
it created
tools.
a
Then
separate
they,
community, educational community, right?
yes, that's true.
Thank you.
And then, yes, that's all for now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Giridhar,
Yeah,
what is your take on this digital educational system?
no, like already Ponma and Indranil have said a lot, and I even Bexon also has said many things. One point from my side is that, see, if you are very interested in pursuing a career into research oriented, or like if you want to do develop something more into a career, take the chances. If you are willing to take chances, go ahead and do the masters or through digital to digital things. So if it helps you, yeah, or else no, you can see, like you see, as Indranil said, if you just open Google and type like digital or masters, if you just type masters, it will show you a hell lot of programs, and Google will confuse you on like what you should do exactly next. So you have to do, as Indranil again said, so you have to go through their course brochure and see what they are exactly offering. Does it align with your career progression or the way you want to progress in your career? Then decide like which course would be the better one from which college, whether it is whether it will be better through the digital, I mean online courses, or it will be better in the offline way. Just take your calculations, sum up everything and see which suits you better. If nothing suits you, don't go for the course. You have all, like if you search for some time, you get all the things available in online. You spend some time, look for the books or look for the some articles, and try to understand what you have in your mind. So it should help you. Like it again depends on like the person, the individual who wants to do this, whether they want to climb up the ladders using just the masters or the higher education, or just to the hard work and smart work which they are trying to do. It again depends on individuals. So one thing I can suggest is just go through the course brochure and see which one is best for you. If it suits your career path, you can go ahead. There shouldn't be any issue.
Yeah. Now I request my participant, Aman Bhavneet, if you have any question, do you have any question? I request my audience to please drop your question in the chat box. So we'll get back to you. And so I think we are done with this questionnaire section. Now we will straight away go with the presentation. So now, Aman,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, are you ready with the presentation?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So please get ready with the presentation.
Okay, ma'am.
So once again, thank you. We have, I think, in this session, we have learned a lot. We have discussed about entrepreneurship. We have talked about the different industrial experience that from each and of your point of view, the strategy, how you have made for yourself, and of course the future. What is the future? Whether it's a private sector you should focus, or the public sector. You got your point that you have to be straight on your focus and don't confuse yourself with the private or public sector. Focus with your skill, learn 2 or 3 codings, dedicate yourself, that whether you want to be as an entrepreneur or whether you want to work for some company, be fixed with it and fix your goal accordingly. to it. So this is a takeaway from this. And what's the future? Future is all about the sustainable development. You have to think that how you can create a renewable one, how you can create a sustainable one, and that's what the future is. You have to save energy, you have to go green. Think go green. So this is a takeaway from this session, and the same thing I think my experts are also believe in this. So yeah, meanwhile I request Aman to share your PPT. Aman, please, are you ready with your PPT? Yeah.
Ma'am, it's visible.
Yeah, it's visible. Uh, dear, please make it in a presentation mode.
Yes, ma'am, sure, ma'am.
Yeah. Indranil, Giridharan, is it visible to you all?
Yes, it is visible.
Yeah. So, Indranil, sorry, Aman, your time start now. You ready?
Okay, ma'am. Okay,
You
yes,
have
ma'am.
5 minutes to pitch your idea. Okay. Be
Okay,
precise with your thing. Okay.
okay, ma'am.
Okay. Time starts now.
First of all, good evening, everyone. Good morning, Aishwarya ma'am, and all the participants. First of all, I want to thank to Aishwarya ma'am, who are the founder of the InnovaWorld and who provide us this opportunity to present our idea in the front of great experienced industrious individuals. So, from the first page, I just want to clear my idea. My idea's the topic's name is Ocean Powered Propulsive System. My idea is on the propulsive system, uh, which power, which produce a power. It, basically, it's not a like a battery or it's not a, like a propulsion system. It's a system which suck the energy from the chemical which is ocean water and produce electricity in to our system. In this PPT, we will know about the introduction part, objective, what is our objective, and I will explain it to you with by the comparison with the other batteries and other resource which we are using. We all know that basically we are using kerosene as a fuel of the in the jet plane or in the in aerospace field. This this is we know that it produce high amount of CO2. Uh, it produce carbon emissions. It is not a sustainable fuel, and we know that the fuel is not we have not that much which will be we can uh, give to our next generation. So we have to be find a new source or new renewable source which gives whi- which is first of all a renewable source. Second one which produce less amount of carbon emission or uh, which is eco-friendly and it would be sustainable. So the so the my so the my idea is uh, we can we can produce the electricity from the ocean water. We know that in the ocean water there are many salt ions. By the changing of these ions from one anode one point to another point, it will produce the some energy which we can convert into electricity by the anodes and cathodes. It We cannot store the electricity in the batteries because we know that the existing fuels or the batteries which we are using in the new future planes, we are saying that the lithium is the future or lithium batteries are the futures of the aeroplanes or the propulsive system. We cannot store in that because lithium batteries are also producing lot of the pollutions by beginning to end. Like if we like by when we are going to make the lithium batteries with the use of lithium and cobalt and nickels. These metals are for finding this metal we are pollute many soil.
Aman, sorry for the interruption. Like you are changing the slide, or still we can see the first slide only.
No, no, sir. I'm the first slide.
Okay.
Yeah, sir. Now I'm just talking about the existing fuel and the future fuel, which we are saying like batteries or lithium batteries are the future of the fuels.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
Yes, sir. And this is the data is showing which we are already using the existing fuels, which produce the high amount of the carbon emissions in aviation. And uh, this is the benefits of the my propulsive system. Basically, these are the objective. Less expensive. If we can talk about the ocean water, we can get it from the everywhere, from in everywhere. Uh, like if we can talk about the India, more of the part of the India is connected with the oceans. Uh, how we
Aman,
can
actually, sorry again. Like we can see the ocean-powered propulsive system. That's the slide we can see. I hope others also seeing the same slide alone.
Yeah,
We are
we
not
are
able
also
to see any other
seeing
thing.
this.
Yes,
can
yes,
I
awesome.
can I share it again?
Yeah, please.
Please make
Okay.
it fast. Yeah.
So it's visible.
Your screen is visible, but not the PPT.
So now,
No, not it.
Not yet.
I think there is some connectivity issue.
okay.
You share your entire screen, Aman. You better share your entire screen. So,
Yes, ma'am. Now I'm sharing my entire screen.
okay, I request next. Who is going to be the next? Bhavneet, are you ready with your presentation?
Yeah, now it's visible. You just go with that itself. Don't go for slideshow. Just go with this itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, so now it's showing the introduction.
No,
Mhm.
no, don't skip whatever you have said. Just skip that part. Move to that. Just state your problem statement and show the solutions of it. Fine. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm already talk about the introduction part. What we have the existing fuels and what we are seeing the what we are take future fuels like lithium batteries and all. And now, what is our main objective by this propulsive system? What we are going to do? We are making a fuel which is less expensive, more eco-friendly, more sustainable, and affordable. Affordable and less expensive is means ki, less expensive means ki it is for all, and affordable for like if we can talk about the middle class family, those are not to be like can travel in aeroplane. If we can use the ocean water as a fuel, they can also fly in the air, or we can say they can travel in the air, because we can get it the ocean water from anywhere, and we can refine it. After making it fuel, we can use it in the plane, and it would be very less expensive as compare the existing or the other fuels. These are in this slide we are seeing the comparison with the other fuels, and uh, we already discussed uh, the existing fuel kerosene, how much the pollution it will produce, and And if we can talk about the EV batteries or electronics, like hybrid planes, which started with the propulsive system, and after that they are working on the EVs. And if you can talk about the EVs planes, electric planes, those are work on the lithium batteries. We have to recharge them, and they can fly. So, so it so they are very costly. They are very they need maintenance and prepare those, which is very costly. And we can, for replacing these all the existing fuels, I am presenting a new fuel, or a new propulsive system, which produce the electricity, which can directly use in our plane, for for as as a as a source of energy. Thank you, ma'am. That's it.
Yeah. Judges, you have any question? Just you can just ask.
So, Aman, basically, your idea is to power the ships using airplane fuels, right?
Uh,
No, like ocean powered, you have mentioned propulsive system. So, whether it's for aircrafts or for ships or submarines, what you are looking for actually, which mission you want to take it. Am I audible, Aman? Aman?
He's having some network issue.
Okay. So I hope you might have noted my question. So once he is coming back, please let us know.
So next participant,
Yeah.
next participant, Bhavneet. I think Aman joined again.
uh, Hello. Sorry, sir, for the network.
Yeah, yeah, fine. Go ahead. Like, I hope you understand my question. Like, you are going for which machine? So you are going for aircrafts or
Sir, actually, it's a propulsive system. Now I'm presenting it only for the aeroplanes, but if we can uh, successful to made it, we can use it in the everywhere, like in the motorcycle, car, in everywhere.
no, no. Still, the picture is not clear because already the airplane fuels are there. Like how we are saying that ocean powered propulsive system. So if you can share the presentation again, that would be great because I can just see the benefits and the introduction. Then I couldn't able to see the parameter which requires to claim it for ocean powered propulsive system. Yeah, you have an introduction, then you have having a benefit slide or something like eco-friendly you have given, right? Third one.
Sir,
Like
in this,
you
sir,
just
in this,
yeah.
so so in this PPT, I'm just talking about the existing fuels
Hmm.
and the fuels which we are considering as a future fuel.
Yeah.
By comparing these fuels, I am just saying that what is my propulsive system and what is the advantage of this propulsive system.
No, still like say advantages in the sense you need to tell like what is your system, right? Then only we can give a
Okay,
proper
okay,
judgment. You need to give a separate slide like how your system going to have the impact, right?
okay. Sir,
So
sir,
what is the
basically,
yeah?
it's a galvanic cell.
Mhm.
In galvanic cell we can see the solution and one anode and cathode, which
Mhm.
is directly produce the electricity from the from a chemical or a solution. And for making ocean water into fuel, we have to be add some accelerator in it for making for accelerate their reactions.
So it's might be like a hydropower, right? Not like ocean power.
No, 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 no. Hydropower is different. The hydropower is something like that. We can in hydropower we can use a redox reaction, which produce hydrogen and oxygen, and we can use hydrogen as a propulsive system.
Mhm.
But in this system, we can we can make a galvanic cell, which directly produce the electricity, like from chemical to electrical.
So if you want to
It's not
generate electricity, it is not,
hydrogen.
you can't produce just like that, right? So you need to have a
Yes.
solution based, right?
Sir, first we have to be collect our ocean water, then we have to be refine it and add some accelerator in it, because ocean water have ions, which is sodium ions. By the exchange of these ions from one from anode from cathode to anode, it produce electricity.
Okay, so we need a proper picture from my end. We need a proper picture about that system. So then only we can take
Okay.
it further, because this is just a general concept you are giving, but we need a proper clear picture in your presentation. Then only we can take it further, right? So yeah, Indra, it's up to you right now.
Sir,
Okay.
actually, sir, actually, it's
Any
my
other
just
question?
Yeah, yeah, please, Aman.
Uh, sir, actually, this idea is not made by anyone, and this is my concept and my idea. This is like my minor project and my startup idea, which is I working on it, and I tried it by own, and I produce 6 volt electricity by this with this concept.
Yeah, yeah, but that's
This
correct. That's
how much voltage? 6 voltage.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
no, Aman. Whatever I'm saying is like you
Yes,
can
sir.
you have the experience what you have done with some prototype, like you want
Yes,
to take this. I'm saying that your presentation is not giving that clarity to
yes,
understand what
yes,
you are
yes.
trying to say, right? So I want to
Okay.
me.
Sir, right now I didn't have any like design or any prototype for it, so that's why I'm not adding it in this
Okay,
PPT.
okay, fine, fine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So yeah, Indra, please.
Okay. Indranil, you have any question on
No,
this?
I don't have any further question into it.
Okay.
Would
Big
like
sir,
to next we can start.
we can move to next, right? Okay. Next,
Thank you.
Bhavneet. Yeah. Thank you, Aman. Okay, Aman, you can leave the session. Result will be declared tomorrow only. Okay, so yeah, all the results are gonna declare tomorrow. Again, you have to see live tomorrow to know that. And there will be one form will be uploaded in the chat box in the live when the live is happening. So what you have to do is that you will get an if you are not selected as a winner, so you will be getting a participation certificate, or else if you're getting a winner, so you'll be getting a separate mail from us as per your registered mail id, and all the bank account details will be asked to you, and you have to fetch all the things. Okay, so Aman, thank you for attending this, and you may leave the session. Thank you, Aman.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, Bhavneet, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sharing the screen.
Yeah, quickly share it. um There was actually 5 presentations that I have shortlisted. I think out of that, only 3 were here. So it is easy for us to filter it out. Yeah. Okay, Bhavneet, are you ready?
Good afternoon, ma'am and sir. I'll be explaining the whole presentation. Um, our presentation is related to sustainable solution for aerospace, defense, and aviation sector. Our team student members are Bhavneet Kaur and me, Amandeep Kaur. and we are the students of GNA University, aerospace first semester students. So, first of all, I would like to talk about the problems regarding the sustainable solutions. The main problem is regarding the greenhouse emission gas. A jet engine burns fossil fuels and they emit carbon dioxide that is the main impact on climate change. Then another problem is regarding air quality impact, and the pollutant is mainly is nitrogen oxide, which contaminates because of which smokes are formed and that have adverse effect on air. And water pollution and resource intensity is also other major problems we are facing. And if I talk about the ideas we have discussed about only two ideas which we thought were. The first idea is integrating lightweight materials. Now, we use composite material that is carbon fiber reinforced polymer, which is widely used nowadays. With this, we can reduce the weight, and it also helps in the uh, optimizing of fuel efficiency.
Yeah, yes,
Sorry, sir, due to network issue.
yeah.
Next, if I talk about the solutions, the solutions are mainly developing eco-friendly propulsions like hybrid electric propulsion, which is a combination of conventional and diesel engine. Another one is electric motor, which contains water to generate electricity. Sorry, for fuel cells, which generate which use water as a byproduct to produce electricity. And another parts are liquefied natural gas or hydrogen. Biofuels can also be used for developing eco-friendly propulsions. Or we can use also noise reduction technologies to reduce noise. By using sustainable aviation fuel, we can lower the carbon footprints, and with this, we can make aerospace, defense, and aviation sector a sustainable one. This all was about our presentation. Question, sir.
Okay.
What's the innovation?
Sorry, ma'am.
What's the innovation over here?
Ma'am, I'm not able to hear your voice properly.
No, man is asking, just asking that what is a innovation idea you are implementing in that, because sustainable aviation fuel is already existing in the market, and people are even SpiceJet is using those biofuels, everything over there. So, what is your innovative ideas or some research you have did for this particular thing?
My innovation idea is like environment ecosystem. We can protect our environment through the contaminants of that carbon dioxide and nitrogen oxides are releasing in air. We can reduce that contamination.
No, have you done any preliminary work or preliminary studies for this particular any kind of research you have did earlier?
No, sir, we are just fresher students. We are just learning.
Okay, okay. So I wish you
Yes,
all the
sir.
best with to continue with.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
yeah. We'll go with the next presentation.
Yeah, Indranil, have any question on this?
No, I don't have any further questions.
Okay, okay, fine. Yeah, next we have Chaitanya. Bhavni,
Yeah, good
thank
evening,
you.
ma'am.
Yeah, Bhavni, thank you. You may leave the session. Thank you so much. And tomorrow the result will be declared. And thank you for participating.
Thank you, ma'am and sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am and sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chaitanya, are you
Yeah,
ready
ma'am.
with your presentation?
Yeah, ma'am. Sure.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Good evening, all.
Yeah, good evening, Chaitanya. Good evening.
Good evening,
Good
Chaitanya.
evening, sir.
Actually, there is a power cut in Giridharan's place, so he just had to, leave the session.
Oh, no
And
issue.
the same issue in his Bakeson's place also. It's a midnight right now. He has to leave it.
That's fine, no issue. Let's
Yeah, yeah,
let's go with the
yeah,
Chaitanya.
yeah. We'll go ahead with Chaitanya, right? Okay.
So, can anyone confirm that my screen is visible?
Yeah, fine. It's visible. Full screen is visible. You can change to
Okay.
people.
Yeah, good evening, all, and a huge thank to all who give this opportunity for all the dignitaries present in this meeting. So, from going to the presentation, so the company is the Kalki Aerospace, which is a drone-based company. So the first thing we want to say that about the company. So Kalki Aerospace is a drone-based company which was looking forward for the latest technology and the developing a solution for the problems existing in the current market. So our vision is the to become a market lead in the drone sectors. So our mission be to find out the critical problems present existing in the market and find out the better solution for them to develop the solution in a efficiency and reliable way and affordable for all the persons who can utilize the drones in the current market. So the problems means the Kaliki Aerospace is going to solve the problems as mentioned in the presentation. Then currently drones we have seen that the rechargeable time and the battery management is a big problem because we can't use a single drone for a long range and long endurance because we the battery consumption is high. We have the limited battery capacity, so we need to either swap the batteries in a regular interval of the time or we need to recharge the batteries. So these are the current two existing solutions in the market and it's become a one of the big problem for all the logistic drones and the agriculture drones and lack of high payload carrying capacity. If you want to carry a high payload drones means high payload, so the size of the drones is huge and it's too big than compared to the payload capacity while we compare with the volumetric size and long range and endurance because due to the lack of means limited the battery capacity there is a restriction for the long range and endurance also. And second, the last one is drones are so expensive, so we can see that the drones which have the 10 to 20 liters capacity in agriculture field it's up to the 10 lakhs and in logistics field it's up to the 40 to 50 lakhs. So these are the main problems that we are seeing in the current market and solution from our side. Solution from the Kalki Aerospace is we are offering a drone which have the self-charging technology and having the high payload capacity compared to the rest of the drones existing in the market. So how we are offering that solution? So this is our product. So we already have the patent application on under base of the GNA University with the idea of GNA IPR 1085 as a design patent, and the second one is a utility patent. We have the both patents under the GNA IPR cell. So this is the possible alternates because these are the four problems currently existing in the market and it's the competition solving. So we have the competitors also in the current existing market, which I mentioned as a Paras Aerospace, Garuda Aerospace, and the Total Aerospace, all the drone companies, and what the solution they are offering. For high payload capacity, the Paras and the Garuda Aerospace are offering the solution of the multiple rotas for a single drone. Like we can go with the quadcopter, hexacopter, octocopter based on our payload carrying capacity and our requirement. For the high fuel consumption, they are using the more efficiency motor. So we have both the smart battery technology and the power distribution both also play a key role in it for efficient the battery consumption and rechargeable. For rechargeable, Total Aerospace is came with a means charging units for every drone, like in a regular interval of the distance. So they have the electromagnetic charging things, so wireless charging for every interval of distance. If you travel with 10 kilometers, then there we have the charging unit. We can stop there and we can charge our drone by using the wireless charging. And controlling system, most of the drones are using the RPM controlling system. We can control the drone by using the by changing the RPM of the motors. Like from that we can pitch up and pitch down, roll, and all the things we can do from controlling the RPM of the motors. So this is the current offering solution in the market. And operating time, so most of our drones are using like a usefully multiple drones. If I want to cover like 10 acres of the land for dropping the pesticides and all the things, I can use it like 5 acres for one drone and 5 acres for another drone. I can use it to two drones and cover the 10 acres of the land if my time is constrained. I want to complete it within a 1 hour. So for if time is constant, there are you going with a multiple drone. So these are the solutions available in the current market. So comparison. So compared to the current existing solution, what are the solutions that we are offering from the Kalki Aerospace? Like has the problem we discussed high payload capacity. The current existing solution is the multiple rotors, like quadcopters and hexacopters. But in our solution, the more we are going for the fixed wing, which is the infinite fixed wing, which can generate the 70% of the list. Then compared to the propeller, we are not generating the just not only depend on the propeller, which is needed to generate the thrust. So we are depending upon a fixed wing, which can generate up to 70% of the thrust, and rest of 20 to 25% of the thrust is generated by the nozzles, which can generate the downward facing. I can explain in the further slides and clearly. Okay, like so then the second problem is the fuel and the power consumption. So they're using the efficient motors and using the high efficient power displacement boards. So currently, my offer from the Kalki Aerospace is it has the self-charging unit technology, which can generate the electricity by using the copper coils and the magnets. So at the center we have the impeller blades, which can attach it by the magnets, and it is surrounded by all the copper coils. So due to the change in the north and south poles of every interval of time, regular interval of time, there is a EMF generated in the copper coils. So that the EMF was converted into the current. So that current is used to charge the batteries. So this is the solution that we are offering from the Kalki Aerospace. And rechargeable, just I explain this solution. Same solution we are offering for the recharging also. And control unit. So compared to the normal existing solution, they are controlling the drones by using the RPM. But in my thing, in our Kalki Aerospace project, the drone is controlled by using the nozzle controlling system, which is more comfortable for the pilots than compared to the normal RPM one. On operating time, so here we are not using the multiple drones for the same purpose. We are increasing the battery time by keeping the solution as a rechargeable batteries. So as much time the drone is running, that time is equal to the energy generated by the drone at the same time. So this is the solution that we are offering from the Kalki Aerospace then compared to the existing solution in the market. So unique selling our purpose. So from the Kalki Aerospace, our USP is the self-charging technology, which is our key main point. And the second thing is we are generating the up to 95% of the thrust com, by the combination of the fixed wing and the nozzles. Only 5% of the thrust is generated by the only propeller, which can consume the current. And the third unique thing is we are offering the nozzle controlling system. We are compared to the normal RPM controlling system like a PWM. And the fourth thing is it is completely AI technology and completely autonomous. By using the ground controlling station, we can completely convert into a autonomous drone. So this is the our design. So as we mentioned here in the right side top image, we can see that there is a airfoil shape. So it is in a circular shape. So it can create the infinite fixed wing. So there is a no means mostly drag is generated by using the two things. One is the parasite drag, and second is the lift induced drag. Lift induced drag is generated due to the vertex created at the tip of the wing. So if we created the infinite wing, there is a no vertex, no ending point of the wing. So there is a no lift induced drag generated than compared to the normal fixed wing. So that's why we came with this solution. And compared to the second thing, parasite drag. Parasitic drag is generated by the friction between the airfoil and the air. So here we are using the impeller at center, which can suck the air. So it suck the air at a high velocity of speed. So there is a no parasite drag than compared to the normal fixed wing in real time. So as we seen in the right side top, the air will be sucked from the top of the wing. So there is a high velocity at the top. So due to the high, there is a low pressure at the top and high pressure at the bottom. Due to the pressure difference, the lift will be generated. After suck the air, the impeller will be suck the air and diverts it towards the nozzle. We can see there is a copper coils which can locate as a brown color between the impeller and the nozzle. So that is the copper coil which can generate the electricity. So for the impeller blades we have the magnetic field like magnetic bars which have the north and the south pole. So impeller will rotate at the high rpm. So due to the rotation the magnetic field will be changed at every interval of time. Due to the change in the magnetic field there are emf generated in the copper coils. That the emf will convert into the electrical charge and it charges the battery. So that battery will be used again for the propulsion system to rotate at high rpm and generate the more air at high velocity. So I can clearly we can see the path numbers and which is the which one. So 1.1 is the thrust generator propeller. We can see at the left one, left top. So black one is the propeller which can locate at the top of the drone, which can rotate at the high rpm and give the air over the fixed wing. So second one is the vertical radars. So vertical radars is used to generate the counter torque because we have using the only singular propeller. So singular propeller will generate the torque. To overcome the torque, we have the radars at between the propeller top and the wing. So it's the radar will be deflected due to the angle required for us. So the deflection angle is depend upon the torque generated from the propeller. So then the third one is 1.3 is the infinite circular wing, which can generate up to 70% of the lift in our design. And second, 1.4 is the nozzle, which can use it for the controlling system, and the exhausting air pressure will be generated again the lift upward force. So we can use it that upward force as a lift for our design. And 1.5 is the payload space. So in that space we can keep the payload. So it's a volumetric space. We can keep any payload which can fit in that volumetrical space. So in figure 1.2, means in second figure, we can see 3.1 is the direction controlling nozzle system. So there is the direction which can see and the outward and in all the four directions. So we can control a drone in all the four directions. Then again 3.2 is the copper coils which can generate the AMF and electricity, and 3.3 is a magnets which can fit with the impeller blades, and 3.4 is the impeller. So competitive advantages. What are the advantages that the Kaliki Aerospace having than compared to the competitors existing in the market? We have the high payload capacity than compared to the current existing drones in the market, and we have the self-charging technology compared to the normal drones existing in the market, and best range and endurance. We can give the best range and endurance due to our own self-charging technology and easy and accurate nozzle controlling system. So compared to the normal PWM value RPM controlling, the nozzle controlling system is more efficient for the pilot to control it smoothly. And final one is the autonomous controlling and smart management. So background we have some software which can tell about the every I mean drone things like what the battery and all the conditions of the drone from flight controller and the sensors that we are using for the IMU and all the sensors. So we get the data and we are planning to do this drone as a complete autonomous by using the GCS, ground controlling stations. So this is our market size. So currently we are targeting the agriculture market in means we list out with our market size. Like first we take as a complete Punjab farmers. So in that farmers we came to know that there are some farmers who can go with the non-organic, because organic farmers they are not using the pesticides and all the things. So mostly drones are used to drop the pesticides and all the things. So we are going for the non-organic. In non-organic also there are the two things. One is the farmers which are having the more than 10 acres of land. So who can able to who can able to purchase this drone like up to 10 lakhs drone like we and second one is a normal farmers who can not able to offer this much high price drone. So for that thing we are planning that we are targeting the communities. So in every area for the farmers we have the different communities. In that communities we have the up to farmers 40 to 50 members. So we can give a single drone to that community, so entire community will able to bear that drone price, so they can use it that service. If any farmer is required that service, so drone will go to their farming land and do the all the pesticide for 1 week or for several days. Then next farmer will use it the same service. So this is the solution that we are offering for the farmers who can have having the less than 10 acres land, and farmers who have having the more than 10 acres land, they can directly buy the product. So this is our timelines that we planned for thing. So we started at the 2022. So currently we are at the prototype building stage in 2023, and 2025 we are trying to launch our product, and the 2026 we are trying to launch our product in the different sectors, like logistics and all the things. Currently we are targeting only the agriculture, but our future aim is also logistics. So these are the funds that we require for the development. This is a basic thing that what the money we are utilizing. We are utilizing the money mostly 50% for manufacturing only, and 4% for the sales and the manufacturing team, and 8% for the technical support and service team. So who can do the service for that one, and 30% will be go for the R&D team, which can develop the more solution for the problems, and 13% will go for the software team, which can give the background thing, which can offer the software and interface for the all the farmers, and 4% will go for the logistics, and 8% will go for the allowances. So these are the basic customer acquisition cost that we calculated from our side, like Kalki Aerospace side. So our market cost is 10K per person, and product exposure is we are trying to do some exposures which can like a marketing, we keep our exposures and trying to explain our solution for all the communities. So that thing we are planning to give as a 50K, and social medias we are giving to give planning to give a 5K, and number of customers that we are targeting for spending this much money. So we are targeting 10 customers by spending 65,000. So per person we are spending the 6.5K. For getting a single customer we are spending a 6.5K. So these are the achievements that we are achieved till now. We are successfully patented our design as a both thing, like design patent and the technology utility patent. We are patented in the both the ways, and we also secured the first position in the pitch competition conducted by the startup Punjab. And we also secured the first position in the pitch competition conducted by the JNU University also. So this is my thing. So myself, I am the Reddy Chaitanya Sunil Kumar, as a designer and analyst and CEO of my team. And second person is the Sampath Ganesh, who can deal with the sensors and the controlling system. And third person is the Sai Dinesh, who can deal with the AI and machine learning. And our mentor and the key person is the Kishan sir, who can guide us in all the hard times. And another mentor is Aishwarya Dara ma'am, who can guide us in all the hard times. And they both give us a huge support to develop this concept. And thank you all for giving this opportunity, and thank you for all the dignities who can be a patient and listen my pitch. So if you anyone want to contact us here, I drop my contact details. So if you anyone want to discuss on this topic, or we are all welcome on this thing. Thank you all for giving this opportunity.
Indrani, do you have any question?
Chaitanya, can you switch on your video if it is possible?
So currently I am at outside. So currently I am in my office.
No
So I
issue.
have my colleagues
So
only.
can you go to your working where the name the working that slide? Can you go back to that?
Okay, sir. This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir.
So when this design that you have been developed and the way that you have been show the airflow,
Yeah,
I
sir.
would like to understand because it is not clear to me. So
Okay.
is it just the propulsion system of it, or it is a part of the propulsion system? So
No,
how
sir.
I can visualize this in a drone?
Yeah, I got your point. Normally we can see that we well known that no exocopters will not able to carry that much payload than compared to the fixed wing. We all agree that thing, because exocopters lifts will generated by the propellers. So basically the concept of the propeller and the wing is same. Airfoil will be generating the lift at the end of the result. So what we are planning to do, we are rather than going with the placing a multiple rotors, we are placing a wing. So why we are most of
So
people
the
was not going with
complete
that
what
thing.
you are saying that the all the rotor parts you will going to be so the currently in a typical hexacopter. So the
Mm,
rotor parts are there,
mm,
and the general servo motors which typically used for that. You are
mm.
replacing that whole system with this.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
what the okay? So in 1.1, the thrust generating propeller that I can
Yes,
see
sir.
over here.
Yes, sir.
So is it just a representative way, or the propeller size are actually this much small?
No, it's not. It's just a representative way.
Okay.
Because what we are
Yeah.
doing, if we completely want to replace the propellers, we are need to go with the wing.
Yeah,
So
I
while
got it.
we are
I got it. I was just getting confused because I thought that it is just an representative or the actual the rotor size is this much only.
no,
Okay.
sir, no.
Okay. Now coming to the point of this, the nozzle. So the
Yeah,
directional control nozzle. When I am coming to that point.
yeah, sir.
So when you are saying that is a nozzle controlled, right?
Yeah.
So you
Hmm.
are controlling the complete direction via nozzle, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then, are you trying to say, or is this any concept over here that there are not going to be separate guidance or control system will not going to be there, or the complete guidance and control system will be replaced by these nozzle directional controls?
Okay. From that point, I want to say that in the real drones, we are able to control the direction by using the pitch. Like we are rotated the different motors with different RPM. So due to the difference between the lift generated by different motors, so the due to the lift difference, its drone will be going that direction.
Yeah.
As we can see in the left top figure, there is a three hole means left side and right side. You can see the two holes. So that is the two nozzles which can directing towards outward, and there is another nozzle at the center. It is also directing outward. So if I am releasing, if I want to go in a forward direction, I can release the air in the three nozzles.
Correct.
Okay,
But
which
let's
can
say,
give.
my question is, let's say this is my hexacopter is actually flying, and I
Okay.
want to, let's say, having a this kind of turn, or I was going in a certain direction, I want to go up, down, or I want to take a, let's say, any particular angle, I want to take a turn, I
Yeah,
want
sir.
to change my direction,
Yes, sir.
and in my the drone there is no separate guidance and control system is not available.
Yeah, that's the thing. I completely agree with that point because currently our all the mission plan under the Jesus is developed for the exocopter and fixed wings only. Because that's why we given the 30% of my money to the software team, which can generate the interface for the farmers. So what they are doing, they just want to control the system. They want to turn to the right side or left side. So due to that the input, we have the algorithms which can generated by our software team. So they can develop a program and control according to that. But here, in physical way, I am saying that it is controlled by using the two things. I mentioned at the top side we have the rudder. If I completely reduce the angle of the rudder, then there is a torque generator. So due to the torque, then drone will be the rotated. If I want to rotate at the right direction or left direction, so I can control that thing. Along with that, I have the nozzles also. So I am using the two controlling systems for my drone.
Okay, so have
I
you
hope it's
so have
clear to
you
you.
tested it?
No, so currently we tested in the simulations. Currently we are in the prototype
So why
developing way.
don't you consider to, from the next time onwards, when you are, showing this presentation, you also present some of your simulation picture,
Yes,
because
sir.
the
Means I want.
visualization is, for, let's say, you are giving any business pitch, it should
Hmm.
be get visualized to the person that what he or you or she is going to be get out of it.
Yes, sir.
So
Right.
do consider that if in any hexacopter, if you are
Okay.
actually in the CAD model, if you can actually put this, and based on that, any actual real time, with the any of those available, you can use console multiphysics, or you can
Yeah, sir.
use the basic ansys out of it, or in the solid edge.
Yeah.
You can show the actual simulations out of it, because I know in the real prototype, with the hard prototype, it will take time for you, to do that, but
Yes,
at
sir.
least the simulational way, if you can show,
Hmm. Yeah,
because the
because of.
concept that you have been generated is really good, but
Hmm.
if you actually able to show that, right?
Yeah, sir.
I'm not going to be ask anything today about the market and any of the business aspect of it, but
Yeah.
if you can, the technology that you have developed, how you
Yeah.
will use it will come
Yeah, sir.
later to that question, how will sell to it, or who
Hmm.
will be your actual audience or your customer. But if
Yes,
you
sir.
can actually show the complete product in a at a glance, and at least a one slide which is only showing me the product total, how your this design, that your the new propulsion system is helping the complete the drone out of it,
Yeah,
and
sir.
another slide which is showing some of the simulation and its simulation result.
Yeah, yeah. I completely agree with that, your point. So what is the thing happening right now? We our team is currently doing the iterations because previously we are trying to do this thing with a NASA and NACA series. So currently we are getting up to efficiency to 75% only. So we are planning to get the efficiency up to 90 and 95. So because we all know that in real time it can decrease up to 20 to 30%. So that's why we are planning with a high percentage as possible as. So currently we are working with a GOE series. So if that series will mean satisfy our results, so we are going with the simulation all the things.
Not an issue, you work towards it.
Yeah,
So
sir. Sure.
I would love to get in touch, or possibly Ashwarya ma'am or Kishan sir can also contact me also later. I would also request ma'am, sir, because you are closely guiding Chaitanya, if you
Yeah.
see that there is a better advancement of this project and how he is developing this product, do let me know, then I will help him to collaborate with some of the bigger peoples with whom he can work closely, possibly with the some good startups, those who are actually generated some more than 5 to 10 crores of the revenue in last 2 to 3 quarters. I can help them to have a JV with him so that he can support the technology by this. But I would like to I would like to request you that closely monitor him if he is possibly developing this product, and Kisan sir is the best suitable person to give the complete product outlook out of it. Requesting Kishan sir that if he can personally take interest out of it, because he have been done a good work, I think he all also going to be agree to it, and
Yeah.
because he is.
Like he was one guy who has the innovation mindset. So yeah, we are interacting a lot of times. We are interacting to
Yes,
bring
sir.
out the
Because the way the product has been developed, this current design stage is, I can say it is up to the TRL level 2 to TRL level 3. We can consider it. But if you given your experience specifically in this product, because the routable he is using, and if you give him your personal guidance, I think he will be able to cherish more. So I'll
yeah,
request him
obviously,
to do that,
obviously.
and requesting Ashwarya ma'am that if you see that the complete product is getting outlook good way, so I will help him to get the JV or get incubated at least the in the good center of excellences with what we have in our contacts.
I'm right now very much happy. The motto of my event was this: "Ki some good idea has to get their platform,"
Yeah,
and
definitely. Just
I'm glad.
this was my humble request to both of you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
this is an evolutionary product. Obviously, it has a good market value, and you need to compete. Chaitanya, you need to compete with great business people out there when this product is coming out. So instead of competing, I will suggest you to go in a friendly way and try to bring out those people to the partnership and try to achieve the strategic partnership, and that will help you to make it easier and smoother to get into the market. And yeah, it needs a lot of testing also, because theoretically
Yes.
we are giving a perspective, but it requires a lot of pressure calculations, and how the flow simulations needs to be done, and the area calculations we are need to do a lot of. And obviously the one propeller concept, like we need to think the turbulence it is created under the
Yes,
propeller.
yes, exactly. Because I was actually, wondering that part, because the turbulence that will going to be generated, because the distance between the nozzles where
Yeah,
the way gear will going to be generated, and the way gear that will going to come from the first propeller.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I am having doubt in this, that how much it will bring. So that's why I've been said that at least do some basic analysis out
Yeah,
of it,
yeah.
and
Correct. The point you just told for the simulation, that is exactly what is needed for this particular product, because we can't just like that go for even prototype testing without
exactly.
having a simulation also.
So
Yes, so for this
And
type of
one more point I would like to add on, that the losses. Losses again is one of the important factor.
Mhm.
And here, Karan has also mentioned about the losses, that how we are going to check the losses.
Yeah,
correct.
obviously. So there will be an energy loss will be there, obviously.
Energy loss to
Exactly.
predict the efficiency
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the performance.
Yeah, we
Correct.
cannot say that because there is a lot of turbulence. Even the impeller
Yes.
is going to push that air, but it is going to be in a turbulent way. It is not going to be in a streamlined way. So the pressure difference won't be correctly needed to create that much thrust. So we are working on that. We will discuss with Chaitanya technically,
Correct, correct.
and we
Exact.
will.
That's why. So even if it is the prototype development, if it does not come up to that stage, there are lot many people those who are actually sitting that if these kind of technology will going to become, they will take them as an CTO, chief technology officer, or the strategic technological partner. They
Mhm.
will supply this technology and they will help you to build the prototype out of it.
Yeah, yeah,
So I would request to refine this technology more,
yeah.
and there are a lot more possibilities are there actually waiting outside.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's correct. That's correct. Okay, Chaitanya, that's presentation is quite good. As Chindran is told, we are not looking into the financial part right now because since it's in a prototype moment and we don't care about the sales or we don't care about the financial projections.
Yes.
So
Yes, sir.
let's take it simple and we will go with the technical part and we will one of the best idea which you have given. That's why I'm mentioning it is an evolutionary idea in the aerospace industry. So all the very best for that. Keep working on that. Don't give up because we can literally see there are a lot of opportunities in the market, and surely, as Indra told, you need the proper guidance. We are here to help you. We will surely get it into the market in the next decade, within the next decade. Thank you,
Okay.
Chaitanya.
All
Thank
the
you
very
everyone
best,
for
Chaitanya,
giving this
from my side.
opportunity. And thank you all the dignitaries.
Yeah, thank you for
Thank you.
wonderful presentation.
Yeah, thank you, judges. If I'm not taking much of your time, shall we proceed to our next, or shall skip it for our homework?
Yeah, we can take it tomorrow. I think it's been
Tomorrow is our validation. Tomorrow we have to announce the our winners.
we can take a preliminary, like instead of starting around 7, we can take it around 6. We can go ahead. I think that would be quite.
I think our presentation session is done,
Okay.
and the now the point is that digital poster.
Yeah.
Many of our students have enthusiastically participated the digital poster on the theme of space and entrepreneurship.
Okay.
And this is just like a space and entrepreneurship is just a fixed thing.
Mhm.
And if we search in internet that to get some posts relevant to the space and entrepreneurship, truly we have no clue on it. If you find quotations that also not available on internet, so this is a very unique thing, and many of our um, participations, like they have come up with some unique idea. So I want to know from my judge, like shall we just go through overview of that thing? Shall I
Uh,
just share my screen?
yeah, yeah, you can share it. Like, but whether the participants are going to join, like
No,
those.
no, 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 I am just that's all for the participation.
Okay,
We
okay.
are done with that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
please go
Shall
ahead.
I share?
Yeah,
Chaitanya, thank you, you may leave the session.
Yeah, thank you all.
Yeah, so here I'm, is my screen visible?
yeah, it is.
Yeah. So basically, our main aim of this digital poster making is that the space and entrepreneurship, we have given two criterias. One is the number, based on the number of voting, and second one is the concept that they have brought up in this through their presentation.
Mhm.
Okay.
So what's written in the below, like space on?
Yeah. Yeah. That was I have written in the quotation.
Okay, no, no. In the poster, I'm asking like in the like bottom down, that's written like space entrepreneurs
Just
leverage advances.
just a second. Just a second. I'll just quickly just check it for my. If it is not visible from that side.
Yeah, no, okay, it's fine.
It's visible?
Yeah, yeah, I read it out. No issue. That's good. So they used like Canva or something like.
There was no such constraint as of it.
Okay,
But the thing is that our main concept is that it should go with their concept, that whether it matches with our concept or
space
not.
and
They
entrepreneurship.
have written that space is a vast and exciting domain that offers many opportunity for the entrepreneurs who are willing to take risk and innovate.
Okay,
This is the theme behind it.
okay,
Shall I move to the next?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. This is another one. It got 62 likes. And fear is not option where you are an entrepreneur. When times are bad is when real entrepreneurs are emerge. Entrepreneurs are those who create their own destiny. That's a nice quote.
nice go.
Yeah. So I hope judges are noting down this.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is,
yeah, we are taking it.
yeah. Okay. Moving to the next one. Yeah, this is one reel. I will come to the reel part later on. Okay. First, I will show you the poster. This is one poster who got 433 likes.
It's huge. It's huge.
It's huge
Yeah,
and got many comments also, but that's not a point. The point is that whether it's mapping with the theme or not. Entrepreneurs everywhere. Let's conquer the
And
space too.
to understand this, the all the posters has been posted at the same time. Like
Yeah, yeah,
I can see it is 22 hours ago. So
yeah.
all posters has been posted at the same time, and it has been
No,
given
no,
a
no.
chance
Actually, the
for
last two posted was like in today morning. Rest almost was they got around 8 hours, except the last two posts. Except the
okay.
previous one I have shown. No, previous one,
mm,
the last two posts. This one and this one. Okay, this one just posted 4 hours ago.
4 hours.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. Okay. So this is. Shall I change?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
This is another one. Entrepreneurs dream with flying bike, soaring into the future of mobility. This is the theme. I
Nice.
think, yeah, flying bike with this.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
they have
yeah.
used AI tools to
Hopefully,
Yeah.
there is no such constraints were there in the
okay.
rule book. They can use any tool because as of by seeing the poster, it's really impressive that as of now in the entire poster, there was no such called like space entrepreneurs posters. So it's good to see such thing. Yeah, shall I change to next?
Yeah,
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. This is another one. Space is not just our next destination, it's also our next entrepreneur frontier. And here there's another quote: space entrepreneurship is everywhere. Innovation meets the cosmos, transforming dream into reality among the stars. There's also a very nice quote.
Nice quote. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
very good, nice. We can see the planets and astronauts. Yeah.
Mhm.
Shall I change?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. So this is again the theme was like dream equals to success, work equals to success. So there is a success, take step, and dream and work. So here also again we can see a huge number, close to 147 likes. And,
sorry. Yeah, it's great. Like we can see Chandrayaan. They have posted over there.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
nice.
So this is something like space tourism beyond the horizon of earthly travel. Space tourism emerged a transformative trade, offering commercial voyages beyond Earth's boundary. Space companies race to make its dream a reality, promising a lucrative industry that blurs the line between the travel and exploration. That concept sounds very good, and you have to.
Actually, the one thing which is making a difference from other postal is space tourism. They have clearly mentioned it because maybe within 2 decades we can also experience space tourism, and which is going to be
Yes.
a
Yeah, the
big,
Yeah.
point.
yeah,
Yes. But here the point is that whether it's mapping with their concept or not, that is what matters here.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. Moving to the next one. This is simple, but they have written it: flying towards a sustainable future, pioneering sustainable aviation as a business imperative.
Imperative. It
That's
is
again,
nothing related to the space.
yeah,
It is below atmosphere.
yeah, below atmosphere. Yeah. But nice one. Yeah. Here we have another one: launching a new frontier for innovation and business, transforming space technology into entrepreneurship.
Cool.
Yeah. So we can see some logo from which tool they have used. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Shall I?
Yeah,
Sure.
So I'm moving. Yeah. This is again trade beyond gravity. So they have given written something beyond gravity. Entrepreneurs reach out for the stars. Embodies the spirit of innovation, um, daring to venture into the uncharted territories of space entrepreneurship. In this exciting journey, visionaries harness the cosmos into unlock opportunity that transit earthly limitations. Their missions to revolutionize industry, inspire generations, and rewrite the rules of business in the infinity expanse of the universe. I think something is going beyond my head. I think judges can understand this.
they have
Yes, I understand this very well. What he is actually trying to say, and this poster is really looking cool.
yeah, it's I think from Dali too. They have taken from the A tool.
Yes, yes, yes.
Exactly, because the Dali looks like when we are seeing the A tool, it creates exactly like this. But it's fine. Yeah, they have did a great job with the poster. Next one,
Okay.
technology can revolutionize
So
satellite.
I think it's a conversation looks like where business
The
meets space
conversation is happening
technology.
in the space.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great. Yeah, it's like than doing in the office or in a virtual meet. He has taken it to the next level. Taking,
Yeah, and to bridge the gap between cutting edge world of space technology and dynamic realm of business.
mm-hmm.
And they have written something in the poster. Investor, I think founder is speaking first. Our technology can revolutionize satellite communication efficiently, and our investment will help us to launch it globally. Think about impact we will on the data connectivity in a remote areas. Investor is telling that it's fascinating. Let's explore the technology of opportunity together.
Yes, it's
Good.
great.
It's a good poster.
Yeah, but the number of likes is not that great. But yes, but the concept has to map. That is again one of the criteria.
Likes and all are depending upon the visibilities.
It is, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Where
How
you
they
Usually,
are.
it's upon the individuals also. Like they might have shared it with their personal networks.
Yes,
That's
yes.
fine, but the concept is quite good, and
Quite good.
it is
Yes.
matching with that also.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll go next.
yeah. This is again space and entrepreneurship. They have given visionary innovation, spacecraft manufacturer, Earth observation analytics, space debris management, satellite data analytics. I think these are the areas they have mentioned that where we
Yes, yes,
can
exactly.
have
Exactly.
it. Let's soar into space with innovative ideas. This is
Yeah.
again a great one. I think this is also a good number, 20, more than 20. Yeah, many people have appreciated this poster also. Yeah. Shall I move to next?
Yeah, fine. That.
Okay. This is launching dreams into orbit where space meets entrepreneurship. And let me tell you, my judge, that these are all not from the aerospace. There are many people from science background and many people from management background. They have submitted their poster making.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah,
So,
that's
Great.
really cool.
aerospace needs everyone. So they
Yeah,
do
yeah,
good.
Yes.
yes, yes. And this is a launching dream into orbit where space meets entrepreneurship. That's a good one. Yeah. Shall I move to next?
Yeah, next.
Yeah.
This is a Firefly floating space station in the space. This is the concept they have portrayed over here. A Firefly floating space station in the space. When I look into this image, I feel more like, like Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
It resembles that.
Yeah. So, shall I skip next?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, this is again, looks very artistic. Space is the canvas, entrepreneurs are the artist, and innovation is the masterpiece.
Good.
So that's what they have mentioned here. I don't know, I can't recognize any one of them. So, anyways,
But looks good.
It looks like a sketch, and yeah.
yeah, okay. Next, coming to this, looks like drone. A drone is a game changer for the urban surveillance and quick response mission. Its ability to hover like an helicopter and transition to swift horizontal flight opens up to new possibilities in search and rescue operations and many more. But they have not clearly mentioned how it can link with the entrepreneurs, I guess.
Yeah, see,
They
as
have
you told,
said
like
about it.
if they are from a different departments, so few
Mhm.
people may understand the theme concept, few people may not be understanding.
Exactly.
Yeah, so few maybe it's like aerospace entrepreneurs. So that
Yeah.
might be the impact for this particular thing. Okay, fine, no issue.
Anyways, yeah.
It's great. Yeah.
So this is again a new one. I think the things are getting very much challenging for I think judges like which one to select. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, it is always a difficult task to judge any competition.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
And
especially if everyone is enthusiastic and this many participants, if you had, and we want to take every aspects, each and everything, we need to look at it and we need to judge it. So it needs
yes,
time and it needs much efforts from our side also.
yeah, yeah. So this is again another one fueling young minds, exploring opportunity for space exploration for kids.
Hmm.
So this is that they have written that upcoming generation that we will have some opportunity for the space exploration for the kids as well.
Yeah, that's
But yeah, so that is one thing. Yeah, shall I skip to next?
yeah, fine.
This is, I think, looks they try to make an portrait like Elon Musk.
Hmm.
Uh, so star, startup, and success. That title looks very catchy. Let's see what's inside it. The space entrepreneurship saga. Elon Musk's story becomes legendary and inspiring a new generation of space entrepreneurs. They showed that Cosmos was not just a frontier for exploration, but a canvas for entrepreneurs' innovation. In the end, they reached the star and beyond, leaving a legacy of cosmic success for all to admire. There's something like big he has said, he or she. Um, okay, so all goes to judge.
Yeah.
Yeah, shall I skip?
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay, next this is something like space food and space farming. So overcoming challenges in space farming and the is my screen visible?
yeah, yeah. It's visible. Space
Okay,
farming and space food.
just a second. Visible. Just check. Okay. It's about overcoming challenges in space farming and space food, and they've written about how we can nourish it. Just a second. Just a second. There is some issue in the live, so let me just a second. I think it's done. Okay, coming back. Is it now? I'm skipping to next. It's visible.
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. So this is all about, they've written that building drones to secure the future, but they have not said anything about entrepreneurship. So they have just said the drone startup for defense is soaring high in primary innovations in
Yeah, there
sector.
was, I think, the confusion is between that aerospace and space.
Yeah,
That I
Yes,
think so.
yes.
Yeah. So the theme is space and entrepreneurs, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So we'll take it further.
Yeah, this is something different, like empowering student with the entrepreneurship awareness. And they have written at the back side, if you enlarge this, some aircrafts and space shuttle and different aircrafts are written, like drawn over there. Yeah, so they are giving some nourishing the student or the upbringings about this thing, moreover like awareness.
Yeah, that will be great.
So I think that's all. These are the total, yeah, these are the total poster. Now I'm showing about, let me show you the reels. Okay, now this is a separate theme. Aerospace reels has consist of, like, they have to bring out some story. It can be on, they have like narrations on any person, or they can have a narration on any particular incident, or anything. They have to say story on aerospace. It can be on some particular orbital missions, anything. It has to be like a story basically. Okay, so shall I?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
here we'll be having some music and
Imagine a world beyond our own, a place of infinite wonder
is it audible?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it's possible.
Okay, okay, fine.
and possibility. Welcome to the realm of space exploration in India. Friend 1, an avid space buff, shares, did you know the Indian Space Research Organization, or ISRO, has some grand plans up its sleeve? Friend 2, intrigued by the statement, asks, oh really? Like what? With a glint in his eye, Friend 1 reveals, ISRO is working on a mission to Venus and even planning to establish a space station of our own. Friend 2, astounded, replies, wow, that's incredible. Who would have thought we'd reach so far? Indeed, it's a testament to human spirit and ingenuity. Space, the final frontier, is slowly but surely becoming accessible thanks to the tireless efforts of organizations like ISRO. Stay curious, stay fascinated. The sky is not the limit, it's just the beginning. Imagine a world beyond our own, a
I think this is
Yeah.
that's
Is there any theme for this particular?
this is completely on aerospace reel. They can put up anything, but that should be like a motivating thing, or some storytelling, or something something creative, or something inspiring people.
Okay, okay.
This
Okay.
is the theme of this. Okay. Shall I move to the next one?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm moving. This is
Picture
another
this.
one. This is another one. Let me play. Okay.
A future woven together by the buzzing of drones, not just in the skies but on the ground across industries. Welcome to the drone revolution, my friends. Imagine drones in agriculture. We're talking about precision farming, crop monitoring, and soil analysis. That's right, drones will be the new age farmers, making agriculture more efficient, more sustainable. But wait, there's more. Drones won't just be working hard, they'll be playing hard too. Think drone racing, drone photography, even drone picnics. Our leisure time is about to get a high-tech upgrade. So as we stand on the precipice of this drone-driven future, let's get ready to embrace the buzz. Because whether it's work or play, drones are here to change the game. Until next time, keep looking up and dreaming big. Picture this, a future.
Yeah, whether like it looks like they downloaded or something like that. How we will take it?
So
Because
there is no such constraint. They can download some pictures. They have to create the thing something new.
No, no, I'm asking like if the video is already over there in the internet and if they have just downloaded that from.
No, I have checked that. No, whatever that those checking, I have done it. So once they are I have screened those things.
No,
If
there
it
is
is
a
there,
logo
we are
in
not.
that. If you see that there is a logo in this particular tree.
No. Where?
Story is you just
Woven together.
you just
That is actually I have checked that logo storyboard something, right? So that is kind of softwares are there. So if you're doing some like AI softwares are there, so if you do that, it will be showing those logos.
Okay.
I've seen that. Yeah, I've done those checkings. Yes. So coming back, another one. Yeah, this is another one. Here in this particular video, they have not given any wordings. They have just given the write-up over here. Okay.
this looks like 1969 Star Wars.
Yes, sir.
No, that was looking like a 1969 Star Wars.
Yes, and one more thing here, our main motto is to check their creativity, like how they can, and we have given the time limit frame, like minimum 45 seconds to 5 minutes. You have to create a reel, and reel or portrait video they have to create, and should not should have some story in it. Some creativity has to show from there.
We can understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
space journey
moving to another one. Yeah.
began on a bicycle. This one. This cycle is ferrying a rocket cone. It belongs to India's first rocket.
Please pass it like.
One that India procured.
Yeah.
This is Palki Sharma, like from I think this is not the creator one, right? Again,
Yeah.
the voice is Palki Sharma.
You are absolutely correct, Kishan sir. So this is the.
This is just
It's her voice.
yeah,
It's Palki Sharma's voice.
yeah, it's Palki
This one.
Yeah.
Okay. So this means it's copied.
Yeah, obviously it matches with
It has been told.
Okay, because when I looked from it, I didn't find anything. So okay.
It's Palki Sharma, so you can just skip it. It's literally they have taken. Yeah.
Okay. So I think one more is there. And
Imagine a young South African boy gazing
so this is another one. This is the last and second one.
Yeah.
Okay, let me play for this. Play this.
at the stars, dreaming of space exploration. That boy was Elon Musk. Fast forward to the late 90s, Musk sold his first startup, Zip2 Corporation, for over $300 million. But this was just the beginning.
It's already available
In 2002, he founded SpaceX with
Yeah.
He's saying it's already available in the net.
It is already available in internet.
This one.
This whole voice note is available.
Okay. So I think we can skip this then as well.
Because the photos and I am not sure.
The photo
about-
they can use it, but not complete, not more than 15 seconds.
I don't know about. No, I am not sure about this. The visuals that has been used, but the audio is very well heard. Voice.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to do something like to check the originality of the content, maybe.
Yes, because sometimes this can get into the copyright kind of things also get realized.
So
And these days, YouTubers and Instagram and social media influencers are really struggling because of these reasons.
Okay.
Yeah. So this has to be, take care of. But yeah, but there are the people; those have been created by their own. It is, it is evidently visible. Someone can easily understand. Yes, someone has been put an effort and
yeah.
yeah. But this is available actually.
So let's go with the last one.
Yeah. Then let me check any other there here.
And
Yeah. This is again another one.
An aerospace founder steps into the room, her determination palpable. Imagine, she begins, a world unbound by gravity's chains. That's the world we're building. Her eyes shine with an unquenchable fire. The investor, intrigued, leans forward. And how, he asks, do you plan to achieve this?
Actually created.
By pushing the boundaries
So
of technology.
modules, he or she has been modulated the voice. So one or two places has been put some posters, founder versus investor, this kind of taglines and all.
Yes.
So these are the easily identifiable things.
So this is genuine your image.
Yes, these are the genuine reels people has been actually created.
Okay. Okay.
And innovation, she responds. We're not just creating a vehicle to traverse the cosmos, we're crafting a bridge to the future. The investor, his interest piqued, asks, what's the potential return on investment? Infinite, she replies with a confident smile. Because we're not just selling a product, we're offering a new perspective, a chance to partake in the grand narrative of human exploration. There's a pause, then the investor nods. I'm in. An aerospace founder.
That's all. I think this is around 40 and one more there. I request Arunavar to share the screen. There is one more post, which is we are unable to upload the post over here. So we have posted in the LinkedIn. I'm stop sharing the screen. There's one more last post is there.
Driving innovation. Join us as we explore
Is it visible?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's play it.
the fascinating world of solar and lunar eclipses and uncover the mysteries of the universe together. I'm Vinika, the ultimate eclipse enthusiast, standing before you, and you, my steady companions, are joining me on an extraordinary adventure through the mysteries of our amazing universe, where shadows dance, the sun, the moon, and the earth play their extraordinary eclipse games. Now, without wasting time, let's blast into this astronomical adventure together. Shining bright, Moony enters. Now turn your faces.
Hi there, I am Sunny and I shine bright.
Hello Sunny, I'm Mooni and I shine too, but not as bright as you.
That's okay, we both have our own shine.
Yes, we do. Guys, I'm Earthy. What you two are talking about?
Hi, I am Sunny and she is Mooni. We are talking about the eclipses.
Eclipses, what is that, Mooni? Yes, sometimes you came in between us and that makes a shadow. Earth, a shadow? What's that?
A shadow is a dark shape we make when something blocks our light.
Oh, I see. Mooni. Yes, it's of two types, solar and lunar eclipse.
Yeah, let me explain solar eclipse. When Earth comes between us, it blocks our light and some part of the Earth is left over in absence of sunlight.
It's like a moon sandwich and gets dark for a little while, Sunny. Exactly, but it's like a daytime night. Adi, wow, a daytime night? That's cool, Mooni. Let me explain you about lunar eclipse. For lunar eclipse, Earth shadows falls on me.
There are three types of solar eclipses. What?
Number one, total eclipse. In a total solar eclipse, the sun is completely blocked by the moon. Number two, annular eclipse. In this eclipse, the moon appears small enough in the sky that it cannot completely block out the sun. And number three, it's the partial solar eclipse. In this partial solar eclipse, a small piece or crescent of the sun can be seen. There are three types of lunar eclipse. Number one, total eclipse. Entire moon passes through full shadow. Number two, partial lunar eclipse. Part of moon passes through full shadow. And number three is penumbral lunar eclipse. In this eclipse, moon passes only through partial shadow.
Eclipses are amazing and beautiful, and they happen sometimes like a special surprise.
And even though we hide a little during eclipses, we always come back to shine bright again. Earthy, I have learned so much about eclipses. Connect us to the celestial rhythms of our solar system and the wider universe. They inspire us to keep exploring, learning, and appreciating the beauty of the cosmos.
Yeah, I think that's all about this aerospace story writing. Yeah, I think around 6 participants were there, 6 to 7 participants.
The last one is quite they have made.
Innovative and they have worked hard.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Okay, fine. So it's we need to discuss and we need to give the
Yeah.
feedback.
So please give me, write me in WhatsApp. Just let me whatever you pick me or pick that picture. You can also go through the Instagram or LinkedIn. Both we have both the places we have pasted. And I request Arunava to share the feedback link in the chat box, so our audience will give that feedback over there. And meanwhile, if our people having any question, they can shoot. And thank you, Indronil Ponmakishan, for being us, giving so much of time. It's almost going to be 2 hours, more than 2 hours. It's almost our time for dinner in India. So anyways, thank you. Do check the LinkedIn one. Okay. So anyways, I think it's time to sign off for today. And again, we'll meet tomorrow. Again, we have the final validation program tomorrow. So we'll meet again tomorrow. Okay.
Sure.
Thank you,
All the very best
viewers,
to the program.
and all the best to you all. And Indranil, you have any final word to say to our viewers?
Yeah, of course, the kind of initiatives current days you have taken, going out of your working hours, and both of all of us may be having a very tough the working day, but after that also coming here, sitting, giving these kind of efforts just for sake of benefits of the students and this the all the students community, it is truly commendable. People, we are actually sitting over here, and these days we actually understood that what we actually missed in our times. So big kudos to you, Kishan sir. Whatsoever he is doing, we keep on following him. I told my other students and all my other industry stakeholders also to keep an eye with wings of arrow, that how the things has been done past and how they're doing. And I just also like to mention as a last to the viewers, those who are specifically the students, keep learning. It is not learning means it is go and give some MST and final exam. It is not like that. Learning means go to the industry, visit, talk to the people, understand what are the various things in the industry, in the government, in the various, in the national, international standards. What are the new technologies? How the new aerospace and defense business is coming out? What the people extraordinary things are actually doing? Some of the people we have been seen over here today, especially Chaitanya's case. So that's what I'd like to say, that keep updated yourself, so that day you will going to become. So everybody in this panel has been came and talked about when they have been passed out, and even myself, when I've been get the first job in IISc Bangalore, we struggled. Have we ever questioned ourselves that why we have struggled? Because we were not matched the standard. We were not capable enough. That's why we have struggled. We have been given a dedicated 2 to 3 years, 4 years for something to be done after that for the rest of the life. But something, somewhere, somehow we are always being, get bagged, or somewhere we get lagged. We are not able to match those standards. We are not making ourselves that capable. So my last thing to be say, make the capability part as high as possible, so there will be no struggle after even passing out, or even you will in the studies, you can do wonders for the other company. Thank you and cheers.
Thank you. And Kishan sir, you have anything to say?
Yeah, it's a wonderful evening we had. As Indranil told, they are a budding engineers, so they may be coming from the school directly into the college, or they are just spending their time with their friends, or watching time entertainment. So, but as I already spoken to many people, even you people also know that. So I will always say that every aerospace engineer, if there is a 10 aerospace engineer in a room, out of 10, 9 people are chosen that aerospace because they had a dream. Maybe the 1%, like a 10%, it is because of their family, relatives, but the 90% of the people, those who chosen aerospace, is because of their dream. So we always used to say that J Aerospace, right? So whenever I'm posting something, so I used to say like J Aerospace. I ask my students also to shout like J Aerospace. So that will bring out the spirit, and we need such type of programs which Aishwarya Dara has organized. And obviously the Space Filia program, I would like to happy to see that it's a 2.0 is happening, but it has to be a 3.0. I think you missed the first version which happened in Chandigarh University. So next time when you are organizing, make it Space Filia 4.0. So that would be great to note. And yeah, so it's a quite good evening, and that participants over there say J Aerospace. That's all. That's all. Everything we need. Yeah.
Thank you, J Aerospace.
J
And
Aerospace.
hope, as you have said, that yes, of course, the most of the aerospace aspirant, they are already predefined that which field they want to go. As I'm in academia, I just can see people already know few things. They want to know more about it. And in fact, I have recently seen that people are from different background. They are coming to aerospace only to learn more about it. Curiosity about to knowing space and beyond. So that's what that their mind is said is made for aerospace. Not only by watching birds, by watching the celestial body as well. So thank you. I hope we will organize such kind of events in upcoming days. And today I have done that presentation. I hope we got some valuable idea from it, that how we can make a better world to moves towards a sustainable world. Moreover, in the field of aerospace, aviation, and defense sector. And we got one of the good presenter also. There are many people who have really volunteered, came forward and presented their concept. Yes, I value them. And there's a poster making and reels. I congratulate all the participants, those who have posted over here. And thank you, judges, for being here and giving all your valuable time for this InnovaWorld. I'm really happy and pleased. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Happy World.
Thank you.
Thank you. And once again, World Space Week.
Yeah, happy World
Happy World Space
Happy
Week.
World Space Week.
Bye bye. Indrajit, bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
So
Bye,
this is
ma'am.
the right time to sign off from InnovaWorld. Again, we are gonna come up tomorrow with the validation functions, and we have tomorrow again eminent people from the industry who are coming here and share their valuable knowledge. And tomorrow's session is going to be more about the technical facts that we are going to discuss, and hope everyone is going to enjoy tomorrow. Okay, good night everyone. We are
Good
signing off.
night. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.